Krishna is so much eager and greedy for love that he can't stop talking about it. Just like the gurus of this world, they're always saying love, love, love. And every guru knows, in fact, probably their guru trains them when he's going to pass over, train up someone. So listen, you want to know the secret of how I became such a big guru? I always talked about love. Because no one has it. No one has any love, and everyone wants to love. And so wherever you go, only talk about love. That's how I became like superstar. I became super big. You always smile all the time, love. And then you can travel around the world. Everybody will think like great things. Okay, nice. So it's very good. So it was Gee, so we have to love, He becomes super big. So as I said a few days ago, that who should talk about love more than bhakti yogis? But we never talk about love. We never talk about gopis. We never talk about gopi prem. It's taboo. It's forbidden. It's condemned in some circles. But let's look at the vishaya, prem vishaya whom we're trying to attain. We're trying to attain Krishna and love Krishna. And if you step back from the Aishvarya vichara consideration of Gita and go a little bit deeper, because when you see the tattva, it's karma tattva, it's kala, it's 5 truths. VIHE question 17. How many truths are taught in the Bhagavad Gita? It teaches time, it teaches karma, it teaches ajiva, it teaches prakriti. And like this, prakriti and Bhagavan, Oh, very good. Now, what are the 3 types of yogas taught in the Bhagavad Gita? Well, there's karma yoga. What is the key verse that explains what is Dhyan yoga? Nice, very good. Tattva vichara, Aishvarya Dhyan. But another way to look at the Gita is how is Krishna's love coming out of the Gita? So if you go through the Bhagavad Gita and do a search engine, bhakti, priti, priya, then you'll see all kind of places in the Bhagavad Gita, priyosi me, priya, priti, bhav, manmana, bhavamad bhakto, yam vapi swaran bhavam. There's bhav and priti. Then the Bhagavad Gita takes on a whole different angle, and this angle was caught up years ago by one of my godbrothers, Puja Tripurari Swami. So he produced a Bhagavad Gita called the subtitle is Bhagavad Gita, Feeling and Philosophy, the feeling and philosophy of Bhagavad Gita. And he very beautifully brings out the love. Actually, from that I got an idea. And my own studies, I took that as a springboard and went even deeper on a different level. But I appreciated that. And I took it one step further because he only wanted to go a certain level because he was trying to reach professors and different people to illuminate them as a bhakta to show this side. But if you go deeper, you see that actually that's all Krishna cares about is prema. So even when he's speaking knowledge, he's speaking so much perfect knowledge of Gita Upanishad and Bhagavad Gita, but yet he keeps sprinkling it with Braja Prem everywhere. Priti, priyosime, 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 12 chapter of Gita. He's thinking, Priyaji, Priyaji, Priyaji. Oh, if you're like this and you're like that, you'll be very dear to me. You'll be like Priyaji. And there's like 10 verses in a row in chapter 12 of the Gita. He's saying, Priya, 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 Priyaji, Priyaji, Priyaji. And those verses describe the purity of consciousness, the attachment to God, and all wonderful qualities of the greatest saintly devotee. And obviously, if Krishna starts glorifying in the Bhagavad Gita the greatest saintly devotee with the most admirable and pure and sterling qualities, then automatically when you're speaking about some qualities or principles, your mind will go to the embodiment of such qualities and principles, who is none other than Radhe. Because you think Krishna forgot Radharani on the battle of Kurukshetra? You think Krishna forgot Radharani in any moment of his existence? Which is like forever. So he always remembers Radharani. So this is, Radharani in the Bhagavad Gita. Because these words are all about Radharani. You go through the Bhagavad Gita from beginning to end. How many times you find the word Priya? How many times the word you find Bhakti and Bhaktya? Bhakti Mama Vijananti. Then Priti, Bhakti, Priya, All these words are throughout the Bhagavad Gita because they're all words describing Radharani. She's the greatest Priyaji, she's the greatest Bhakta, and she's the greatest lover or Priti of Krishna. Sometimes when someone is totally attached to something or someone, that's all they talk about. I can remember when I grew up, if some friend fell in love with some girl, and you go anywhere with that person, he would always say, oh, you know, my girlfriend's this, that. So then other boys would say, would you shut up? Anywhere we go, all you talk about is your girlfriend. So the same way, Krishna can never forget Radharani. So wherever he goes to the battlefield, Kurukshetra, Priyaji and Priti and Tesham Sadatayutanam, Bhajatam Priti Purvakam, Priti, Priti, Bhakti Mama Bhajan, Bhakti, 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 Priti, 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 Priya, Priyosime, Priyosime, Priyosime. So this is and so the gopis are the greatest lovers, and they have the greatest knowledge of Krishna also.